Hey everybody, I know it's been a couple weeks since my last vlog and I'm trying to crank 2 of these out a month. So I got to get a vlog. I owe you guys a vlog, but my wife isn't feeling very good today and stuff's got to get done. And so if you don't mind, I'm going to be bringing you along with me. I know it's not perfect. I know it's not exactly what I wanted, but sometimes life gives you lemons and you got to roll and make lemonade. So roll the footage, roll the intro, and I'll see you on the other side. Before I begin, though, I really kind of want to say something about, this concept and this idea of social media. It's kind of the 800-pound gorilla in the room. If you're not an avid fan of social media, if we're not doing social media, then to be quite honest with you, it could be really intimidating and it could be really nerve-wracking and almost paralyzing. But it doesn't have to be, because if we strip it all down and we kind of look at what we're doing, social media is actually really, really interesting because in my mind, this is the platform that has been specifically built for network marketing and the concept of network marketing, if you really, really think about it. So, social media, think about this. It's the ability to connect to a lot of people all over the world. It's ability to connect with people you know, people you don't know. And it's, sure beats running down the street screaming and asking, do you keep your business options open? Or back in the day, we always did the 3-foot rule, right? And if you don't know what that means, it means if somebody kind of came within your arm distance, you actually turned around and asked them if they kept their business options open, or if they, were interested in learning more, or wanted to fire their boss, or, our industry has evolved so many times throughout the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, if you think about it, and this is just the next evolution. See, social media is one of these things that, to be honest with you, it is exactly based on finding and creating new relationships, strengthening those relationships, and offering them a product or a service, or offering them something that perhaps they've been looking for but don't know how to get. And if you ask me, that sounds like Mirinda to the T. It is exactly what we're trying to do. And so instead of looking at social media and allowing it to paralyze you, the first thing that I think we need to really accept with social media is the fact that it is designed to just amplify and do what we've already been doing in network marketing. It's not a new thing. It's just a better tool that will allow us to more effectively recruit. Because we all know one of our biggest problems in network marketing is finding new people to talk to. But the difference between today's social media and the way we did it in the 90s and the 80s was nobody was really looking for us, and we had to go out and try and find people and convince people that they were looking for us. But with social media, as we'll show in a lot of series of these videos on social media, you can actually look for people who are, believe it or not, looking for you. Thousands, if not millions of people a day search hashtags, search ideas, search concepts, and they all are looking for products and services that you're offering, or products and services in general. And so it's a matter of being able to tap into that vein and offering what they need through relationships. So with that being the case, let's jump right into it. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we are actually going to be breaking down kind of the basic fundamental platforms of Facebook and the basic fundamental platforms of Instagram, and kind of show you how and when you'd use one over the other. And then in the end, we're going to talk about how to use them both together. So with that being the case, let's start with Facebook. Now, Facebook, as many of you know, is probably the one social media platform that everybody actually knows and uses. We've been using Facebook for years now, and most of it has been us going to Facebook to be entertained, to read articles, to look at videos, to see what's going on in people's lives. Maybe you're using it as a journal or kind of a gathering place, but Facebook has evolved to be this great commerce market where over 1.4 million users monthly actually interact through Facebook. 1.4 million. The concept that you should be asking is it possible that I can get a slice of that 1.4 million users, or enough of a slice that I can create my own financial freedom? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Thousands, if not millions of people are doing it every single month. Facebook really is effective for the demographic age of 30 and above. Those are the individuals that are really on Facebook, shopping, doing commerce, looking for things, responding to ads. And, you know, I know that you might be saying, oh man, I really want a younger demographic. But first and foremost, 30 is pretty young still. But more specifically, and very much more importantly, 30 and above are the ones with the money. And so Facebook is pretty much an anchor platform that you could be using. Now, it's not going anywhere. It's only getting bigger. And so it's not like you're going to learn Facebook and then in a couple months from now, it's going to be obsolete and you're no longer going to have Facebook. So learning how to use Facebook and learning the concepts and the principles of Facebook, I think are really, really key and really, really important. Now, how do you actually use Facebook? What kind of posts are most effective on Facebook? Facebook is designed, again, to be a source of information, a source of media. So putting articles on Facebook, putting text-heavy posts on Facebook, putting some videos or linking or forwarding or reposting is actually the right place to go do that at. Facebook is a great place because most of the people actually go to Facebook to learn and to browse and to read and to do those things as well. And so it's really, really kind of key and important that if you have something like an article or you want to push a promotion or an event or some kind of idea, not a contest, but kind of a, hey, come to my meeting, hey, we're having a discovery party, we're doing all those type of things, Facebook is the perfect platform to do that in. Now, another thing about Facebook that is really kind of fascinating is you can actually form what's called Facebook groups. You can actually go in and create a Te Mana Tahiti Facebook group, and you can invite your contacts to be a part of that group. Join that group. It's a private group that you're hosting. And the really cool thing about that is when you start posting to that Facebook group, your entire contact list that are members of that group get notified. Instantly told that you posted something, instantly told that they should look at it, instantly told that there's new information there. And so many people actually leverage Facebook groups because the idea is just building a community of friends, building a community of like-minded individuals, and building a community of people sharing information that other people want. And so Facebook is a phenomenal place to actually put the details of what you're doing. Most small businesses, in fact, over 40 million small businesses last year alone created Facebook pages. And so as a small business owner with Marinda, you are entitled, in fact, you should create a small Facebook page, drawing people to that page, giving people a page. In fact, a lot of times it's kind of uncouth or unconventional or kind of takes people back a little bit when you don't have a Facebook page. A lot of times you send people to either your website or your Facebook page, either one. And it all is completely contingent upon what you're doing and what you have to offer. And so kind of exciting about that. And Facebook is really a fascinating platform to do that in. But again, when you use Facebook, you're marketing to people that are 30 years and older primarily. And you can get, because there's 1.4 million users, you can get really, really, really specific. You can you can create ads, you can create targeted campaigns. You can do all these things through Facebook saying that I want women who are above the age of 45 who have ever looked at or talked about skincare, and I want to send them an email to do X, Y, and Z. Now you can do that. You can pay for that service. You can pay for other things. I mean, Facebook in and of itself is just a marketer's dream. And so if you're going to start using Facebook and creating campaigns on Facebook and going out there and creating more likes, followers, and friends on Facebook, just understand what you're getting into. You're not necessarily getting into a really young demographic, but you can get into a very effective demographic that has money, that is willing to share and is willing to buy and is probably looking for solutions that you offer. And so we'll show you in another video how to find those people, how to fish for those people through hashtags, through information, and we'll go from there on that as far as that's concerned. Now, Instagram is predominantly for the ages of 20 and 30, which is awesome. And unlike Facebook, which is predominantly text heavy, video, articles, links, forwards, reposts, so on and so forth. Instagram is very image and visual driven. In fact, it's what is considered to be original content driven. When people come to your page, or people come to your profile on Instagram or your feed, they're looking for original content. Now that doesn't mean you can't repost, but basically when you're reposting, you're kind of adding some kind of personal, meaningful touch to it, which makes it original content. Now, Instagram is actually the ideal place to try and build a brand, to try and create value, and to try and create a visual and emotional connection between you and your audience. And the reason being is the old added cliche, a picture tells 1,000 words. What somebody's going to do is they're going to find you, and when they find you, they're going to open up your profile. And so that's a reason why you shouldn't have a private profile if you're having a business account. And they're going to look at all your pictures, and in those pictures, within about 10 to 20 seconds, they are going to get a really good idea of if they can connect with you, if there's something there that they relate to, or if there's something that is of value to them. And if there is, they're going to follow you. And so if you think about it, whereas Facebook is a platform to get detailed information out to the masses, Instagram is actually your resume or your business card. Because within a few minutes, or a few seconds rather, people are going to find out really quickly if they want to do business with you or not, or if they want to follow you, or if they like what you do. And so those are the two really big differences between Facebook and Instagram. Now, Instagram is really, really, really cool. It has 75 million people a day that are kind of browsing through Instagram, with over 300 million users a month. So even though it is not as big as Facebook, and this might surprise you because it surprised me when I found this out, even though it may not be as big as Facebook, Instagram actually has more interactive, or is more interactive between the people following you and yourself. What do I mean by interacting? I mean people tend to like and comment and give you an opinion or tell you something a little bit faster than Facebook. In Facebook, people just kind of scroll through, read an article, scroll through. Whereas in Instagram, they'll hit like, they'll make a comment, they'll tag somebody else in it and kind of draw attention to it. And so it's kind of a really cool concept. And so Instagram is actually a very, very powerful way of finding and creating relationships faster than Facebook is. And so as you can see in these two explanations real quick of the basic idea and concept, is you actually are probably starting to see how you need both. One, you need Instagram to help find and create new contacts, new relationships, finding people that are looking for product solutions that you offer, find people that are looking for opportunities such as yourself. It's a visual relationship, which is really, really powerful. It's something that people want to follow. And then actually what you do with Instagram is, because Facebook actually owns Instagram, what you end up doing is you use your Instagram feed to drive people to a website or to your Facebook page, where they can find out more details, more information, so on and so forth. So those are the main big differences between the two platforms. And so the idea and the concept is, okay, fine, how do I start using them together? That's a great question. For that, let's start creating an example. The example is, I want to do a Taymana discovery party. I want to launch Taymana. So what do I do? So the first thing that I do is decide if I'm going to make a Facebook Live or have people come to my house. So for the sake of argument and for the sake of technology, let's do a Facebook Live event. So we go on our Facebook, we either create a group, we talk to our existing group, or we just put a general announcement out to our feed and kind of build up anticipation of the fact that you are going to do a Facebook Live event. You're going to showcase the product, Taymana, which is a skincare beauty line. You're going to give them the time, the details, and maybe even throw out a contest or promotion and let people know how to get involved on that. And so you're actually going to set a cool schedule and kind of get that mapped out and start kind of marketing and advertising that on your Facebook page. In addition to maybe articles talking about Tahiti, maybe articles talking about noni, maybe articles talking about the noni seed oil studies, all the while building value to your Facebook Live event. Now over on Instagram, you are also going to start promoting that, but you're not going to give extreme amount of details. What you're basically going to say is you are going to show images and pictures, and maybe in the captions, let people know that you're going to have a contest or a promotion or a giveaway, and drive traffic using images, using testimonials, using before and after shots, using concepts and ideas. You're going to drive people over to your Facebook page where they're going to get all the details and the information there. And with that, you start promoting and you build up, and you can use your Instagram feed to let people know you're about to go live on Facebook, and that's awesome. And then afterwards, you can use Instagram to, again, tell everybody, or you can use Facebook rather, to give people the details on how cool your event was, kind of some of the cool things, let people know they can place orders, so on and so forth. And then you can use Instagram to turn around and show pictures of people who won the contest, maybe pictures of you giving somebody a facial or kind of demonstrating the product, kind of before and after testimonials. And you're doing all of this to turn around and start using the momentum to build momentum to create another event. And so with that being the case, these two social media platforms can really be used hand in hand to create momentum in two different target markets, but yet kind of running at the same time, complementing each other. So yeah, that's it for us. Hit like if you like it. Don't like it if you don't. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Have any questions that you might have. We always try to interact with the IPCs that comment. Hit that little subscription button if you haven't already, so you can never miss a post, and hit that little bell so every time we do post, you'll get a little notification letting you know that we're there. And so comment, like, share, get it out there, and help spread the word and teach your teams not to be afraid of social media, not to be afraid of Instagram, not to be afraid of Facebook, and kind of help them see what they really are and create a platform for success. So appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.